Where we lock and load, Allen Powers. It's the Allen Powers Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powers Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powers Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. It's the Allen Powers Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Y'all know what this is. This is the Allen Powers Show live on Rejoice 102.3. Also via YouTube Live. So, got multiple ways to hear us. Y'all know the fellas. Job Cinco.
Oh, we here today.
Mr. Tell the Truth.
What it do, what the business is.
Those are the fellas. Y'all know what it is. So, look, real quick, we're going to give out the numbers. After we get done talking about a few topics, I need y'all to call in with your hot takes, your opinions, all of that good stuff. Ask about Job's beard, all of that stuff. Suburbs, 708-445-9922. Indiana, 219-933-9922. Chicago, 773-288-9922. I know people on the radio can't see his beard, but if you're watching via YouTube Live and you see that brother beard.
I've always wondered, bro, did you dye that or was that natural?
Nah, man, it grew in like that, man.
That's old.
I don't know how. It just grew in like that. I wanted to dye it black, but my wife was like, nah, I like that. Just leave it like that. So I said, all right, I'm going to leave it that way.
That's how they do, man.
I guess.
Gotta
like
please the wife, Miss Christina Upshaw Smith. I love you, baby.
Hey, y'all know what we do, though. So let's lock and load, get right into this program, people. We got a lot of NBA talk to get to in a little bit. It's games going on tonight, but I want to jump this show off with Tiger Woods winning the Masters tournament. Nobody thought, a lot of people thought he wasn't going to win another major again. So I'm going to jump to Mr. Tell the Truth on this topic. What was your thoughts when you see this brother win after years?
I mean, it's always nice to see Tiger win because he's the exciting name in the game of golf, especially for people that share the complexion that I do. Mm-hmm. So it's always nice to see him win. I wasn't one of those ones who never thought he would win again.
Right.
Golf is a sport that you could play 50, 60, 70 years old. So
right.
Once you got the talent, it's in you. You know, I think he had to figure some things out mentally, physically, and once he figured it out, I think he about to get back on the road.
I think the reason why people didn't think he was going to win again because Jack Nicklaus won his last final at 46. And so they saying he's getting up to that age where, but I know Tiger's a different breed. But I think
I'm about to say Tiger of a different breed.
Yeah. Joe, what's your thoughts, brother?
Man, I just really love the brother winning the title because all of the things that he went through, man. Like all the downfall that he had, people was casting on him.
Right.
And he went through problems and stuff, and he prevailed.
Right.
That's what I love about it. That's what I like about the brother.
So, look, we are talking about Tiger Woods. If you want to call in, if you tuned in to watch him win the Masters, if you want to call in, once again, Suburbs, 708-445-9922. Indiana, 219-933-9922. Chicago, 773-288-9922. Got a couple of questions I want to ask y'all about this Tiger Woods winning. Mm-hmm. Is this the best comeback story ever? If you think about all the things he went through, 4 back surgeries within, I think about the 4-year span, the famous voicemail message, you know, when he got caught up in his personal nonsense. But that voicemail was hilarious. I'm
talking
sorry.
about as a just a player or all sports?
I would say all sports. Just
everything that he went
through, personally, physically. Is this the best comeback ever?
I think it is, man.
You think it is? Why do you say that?
Because, man, he has so much adversity, man.
Right.
Like when you got so many people against you, man, like and maybe sometimes you'll have it in your mind that you done. But I mean, he kept some type of faith.
The reason I would not call it the greatest comeback ever is because I don't think he ever lost the love of the fans. Did you ever lose love for Tiger? We're all excited right now because he won.
But we could just say us three. It's just us three, though.
But I think most people feel like how we feel. You know, everybody was still rooting for Tiger and wanted Tiger to be on top.
Was.
I understand it's a great comeback. Would I call it the greatest comeback in sports history from a personal and a professional standpoint? No, I can't go that
Who's
far.
your greatest comeback if
You
it's
was
not?
gonna ask. I was
Yeah,
not
you
prepared to give you that answer.
Okay.
By the end of this show,
Gonna say,
Okay, let's do it like this.
By the
Let's
end
do
of
like
the
this.
show.
Let's see if the callers got a better comeback than Tiger
Yeah,
Woods.
yeah.
If callers, if you have a better comeback, or if you watching via YouTube Live and you got a better comeback story than Tiger Woods, let's see if you all can give us a better comeback story. We got a call on the line. Let's take this call, see what this caller got to say. Thanks for calling the Allen Powell Show. What's your name, where you from, and your comment?
My name is Wayne. I'm from Markham.
Markham in the house?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Oh, man, I grew up in Markham. What's going on, brother? What's your comment?
Hey, man, it's all about Jesus. But the comment is that, when everybody's to a point to turn around and be against you, God is always for you.
Yes, sir.
In His Word, He says there are more for you than it is against you. And everybody was looking real bad on this brother, saying, well, he's washed up in everything that he had been through. But we got to remember the most important thing. Job went through a lot of stuff too, but he was voted 24. So that's my comment.
He said Job. He said Job, brother. That's my name,
appreciate
Job.
That, appreciate that comment, and thanks for the call, man. Thanks for tuning in.
I agree with
Alrighty.
everything. I agree with everything that caller said, and that was one of my points too. That is what makes it a story. Is that if you want to look at it in a spiritual sense, he made it through a storm.
Man,
He went through
bad
a storm,
Right.
and as we all know, the sun gonna shine at some point.
Right.
And you can
Right.
weather the storm. So
Right.
that is what makes it a beautiful story.
A quick comment I wanted to say. You said he never lost a fan. I believe when he got in that personal situation, I think he lost a lot of fans. But I think
People was
over
talking
time
about
he
him.
got him back. He got him back. I think initially when everything first happened,
He lost some endorsements.
He lost endorsements. I think
He may have lost the superstardom light that he had.
right, but I think he lost a lot of female fans in that too.
could be. It's definitely possible.
Man, I seen like some sports analysts. They was talking about him. The same ones who was hopping on when he won, like, oh, Tiger Woods won
That's
and
how
all
sports
this.
media
Like,
is.
man,
They-
come on. But I mean,
praise you at
you a personality, but you two-sided, bro. Like, come on now.
Right.
Say what you said then.
And look, he had a DUI a couple of years ago, with the famous photo.
It
and
was not a DUI. DUI is
okay.
drinking while intoxicated. He was
driving under the
OWI.
influence. He was
OWI.
Operating while
But he was
intoxicated.
DWI, OWI,
Nah, it's a
IUW.
difference. It's a difference.
Ah, man, it's all these initials, man.
because he
It's a
took some
difference.
Put it like
prescription
this:
medicine.
he had 3 letters. He had 3 letters.
Whatever the case is, he
Right,
bounced
right.
back from it. You know what I mean? And it is good to see. Is
Yeah.
it the greatest sports story of all time? I don't know about all that.
Do you have anybody in the running?
Man,
I would say Kobe. I put him in the running because when
Kobe.
the Colorado incident,
Yeah.
he was able to come back from that. That's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head. But if the callers got a better comeback story than this Tiger Woods, I would love to hear from you. Help Truth out because Truth is struggling right now
He is,
with a
y'all.
with a comeback story. He
just
said
saying-
it ain't the best,
He
but he
is.
don't have a rebuttal.
I'm saving it for the end.
Oh,
Just saving it.
okay. Maybe he's saving it. All right. Another question I want to ask y'all. Will he break Jack Nicklaus' record? Jack Nicklaus got 18 majors. Right now, Tiger has 15. And so a lot of people were saying he wasn't going to catch him. With this win, now people jumping back on the bandwagon.
yeah, I think this win amped him up, man. Like he gonna make him real hungry, dog. Like he gonna want to get that record. I think he gonna get it.
But I know one thing, he's putting fear in people again. Like he was standing by people while they on a hole,
Yeah.
while they was putting.
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
Yeah.
they missing putts, hitting the ball in the water.
Right.
Like he's
They
starting
said
to get.
He's getting his mojo back.
Yeah.
As far as the question, he's definitely going to catch Phil Mickelson because
Jack Nicklaus.
I'm sorry, Jack
Good.
Nicklaus. Golf is a sport that you could play, like I said, into your 70s if you take care of your body. He's 43 years old,
Right.
So he still has a long way to go. And he has 3 more to catch him. He's going to catch him and surpass him.
Another question I'd add, like, just looking at Tiger, why is he such a polarizing figure? Like, why does he bring people together? Like, I know why we like him. Of course, he represents us. He represents African Americans as far as skin tone, but like a lot of white people like him. Like when it
And
comes to golf,
I say some people just are magnets, bro. Some people you just be a magnet to them, just like
Right.
Jordan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jordan, like The
Yeah, that's
NBA
true.
was already there, but when Jordan got in there, like everybody wanted to be like Mike.
And that's what I was gonna say. He's sort of the Michael Jordan of golf,
Mm-hmm.
and that he broadened the market for what golf can be, and who he reached with
Mm-hmm.
the game of golf, his marketability. So it's all in one. It's his talent as well. Talent surpasses
Right.
everything.
And I think nobody ever seen nothing like this. The
Yeah.
way he was winning,
Yeah,
he looked
most
different.
definitely.
You know,
I
So,
started playing golf.
I definitely got. All right, we got another call. We're gonna get back into it. Thanks for calling the Allen Powell Show. What's your name? Where you from? What's your comment?
Hey, this is Pastor John Thompson, and I got a story. I got a comeback. It's not quite the same level, but I think it's a great comeback too, and that's Magic Johnson.
Magic. Are you saying
after,
coming back
uh,
after the diagnosis from HIV?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I
a great
It's
example.
a
It is,
good
but he
example,
didn't
but
win
I
no
don't think. And
championships
then
after that.
he didn't play as long. He didn't play as long as Tiger had. Like he came back for what, maybe a season or two,
But he also played on the Dream Team as well.
and played on Dream Team. That's a good. I like.
That's up there. I'll
Yeah,
say it's up
I
there.
like that comment. I like that you brought Magic. That's a. Thanks for helping Truth out, because Mr. Tell the Truth is struggling. So I appreciate you giving him some help.
No problem at all. No problem at all.
Hey,
No
thanks for
problem at all.
tuning in, man. Appreciate it.
Enjoy your show. Hey, y'all tune in to me too sometime. Okay, bless you, man.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, bless
Bless you.
Bless.
So he brought up Magic. I thought it was a good help for Truth, but I don't think it goes the same as Tiger. You know, like he didn't have. How many years did he play after he got the HIV diagnosis?
Yeah, he only played
Man.
a couple. We kind of got to watch Tiger go down in his prime and
Yeah.
and then be able to come back on this side of his career. So, but I think Magic is a great comeback story.
Got you. So we just starting off with some Tiger talk. We got way more topics to get into, and we got NBA playoffs. We got crazy stories coming up. We about to get to in a second, but we're about to hear a word from one of our sponsors. So we're going to hear a word from one of our sponsors, and then we're going to get right into it.
This portion of the Allen Powell Show has been brought to you by MLA Printing. High quality printing, fast turnaround time, free UV coating, 16-point gloss paper. You need a design? Designing is also available. To contact MLA Printing, mlaprinting867@gmail.com. Or you can give us a call, 219-398-8888. 219-398-8888.
All right, that was a word from our sponsors, MLA Printing. So if he went too fast for you, I'm going to slow it down for you. If you need business cards, flyers, design, makeup, any of those type of things, this is the guy to go to. I worked with him personally, got flyers made. It was a quick turnaround, so that's the guy you want to go to. MLA Printing. Look him up, Instagram, Facebook, and he'll take care of you.
Yes,
so
sir.
that's who you want to go to. Moving on to our next topic.
We got Yahir Ben Israel.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali was the greatest comeback story ever.
That's a great comeback story. That brother went to jail.
Because they stole his prime from him.
That
Stole it. He still came back and took the championship.
my brother Yair, that's one of my
That
my-
is the greatest comeback story
one of my
ever.
co-workers. That is a great comeback story. That is a great. Now that brother went to jail. How long did he go to jail?
Went for 3 years.
3 years.
In his prime.
That's a now I'll take that.
I don't think he went to jail.
They took his belt. Yeah, he went to jail.
They took his belt. He didn't go to jail, though.
Didn't he go to jail?
Oh, he didn't
He
go
got
to
banned.
jail.
Oh, he got banned?
Yeah, he got banned.
Yeah, he couldn't fight. He couldn't fight in
Oh,
certain,
well, he still couldn't fight for 3 years. That's still a good comeback story, though.
That's the best one ever. Hands down. Way better than Tiger.
He refused.
Tiger issues were self-inflicted from things
Right.
that he did to
Right,
himself.
right.
Muhammad Ali
Great
had
point.
to overcome injustice.
Great point. I think-
Injustice and unfairness, and
Right.
then still come back and be the greatest of all
I
time.
agree with Yair. Muhammad Ali is on top right now. If somebody want to top him, want to call in or comment and trying to
can't
top
top
him.
him.
I don't know if
I
you can
think
top
that's
him.
your
I
top.
think Yair has won. I wish I had a prize for him, but good comment, brother. NBA playoffs is going on right now. Who played tonight? Who we got on the can I look it up and look? I don't know. Last night we had Warriors and Trailblazers.
Crazy.
Hey, listen.
No,
Hold on.
Warriors and
I meant Warriors and Clippers. I'm sorry. Look, first of all, let me tell you what happened. Halftime, I went to sleep. You know they on the West
I did
Coast.
too.
Right,
I
right,
did
I went
right.
to sleep. I said, okay, this game is over.
Yeah, I did
I wake
too.
up this morning. Greatest comeback ever, 31 points.
What did you do when you looked at your phone? Like I was like, what?
How?
Because it was like 68 to 90. It was a 30-point lead.
Did you stay up and watch it?
Nah.
What the heck? I mean,
I heard about it.
I end up looking at statistics. I seen that KD got fouled out, but he also only shot 8 times.
Yeah, that's Patrick.
That's the
Beverly.
problem.
Beverly got fouled out too.
They asked
Yeah.
Patrick Beverly, what do you think that you did that made KD only shoot 8 times? He looked at the reporter and said, what you think?
He got it
Wow.
I love
Wow.
Patrick Beverly.
And you know I like him.
Yeah, a little short man, and he rough and tough constantly. I think Patrick Beverly mindset is infectious on that team, and it allows them to never give up and
he
always
infectious
fight.
on any team.
Yeah.
Any team he play against.
He bring that attitude.
But I'm going to tell you something, man. The Golden State Warriors, they're going to mess around and lose, man, only because they're
not losing this series.
listen, bro. Their heads,
gonna lose to?
their heads are getting too big.
Who they gonna lose to?
I got Houston beating them. I got Houston
was
coming
gonna-
out the West, bro.
I was gonna make a
I
prediction.
got Houston coming out the
but
West.
I'm gonna make it later.
We got a caller calling in. Let's take this call. Thanks for calling the Allen Powell Show. What's your name? Where you from and your comment?
This is Ma Williams.
What's
and
going
I am
on?
from
Hey, Ma.
I am from Indiana.
All right.
And
What's,
my comment is, I just wanted to say Muhammad Ali was the greatest boxer of all time.
mm-hmm.
And I wanted to let you know that you all guys are doing an awesome job, and congratulations to you. That's my comment for you today.
Thank you.
And you have an awesome show going on, and keep on doing what you're doing.
Thank you
Yes,
so
ma'am.
much.
Yes,
Thank you
ma'am.
so
I
much.
appreciate it.
That's Ma Williams. That's my mama calling in with her 2 cents. Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all time. That's what she said. She said it. It's the truth. Look, back to the playoffs though. Back to the playoffs. That's a problem for me for KD to let a 6 foot what?
6'1".
One.
Yeah.
You just about 7 foot, 6'10". You let a 6'1" get up in your body, get up in your head.
Sometimes little guy. You remember when the Dallas Mavericks with Dirk Nowitzki were the 1 seed and they lost to
Right.
the Golden State?
Right.
That's why they lost. Sometimes with long guys, if you get a little guy that's up under you and right on your legs,
They got a little strength to
yeah,
themselves.
they got strength and toughness to them. It's hard for you to get. It's almost like a net around you.
You
Constantly
remember?
it's
You
bothering.
remember Cleveland, Dylan Adova. Remember?
Yeah.
He
I remember J.J.
he
Barea
He
was
was
in-
getting in their head.
And I remember J.J.
He's a
Barea
physical player too.
messing with LeBron. But I think that was more about LeBron than J.J. Barea. But
Yeah,
you can't let this. Me and a couple of my guys had a couple conversations today, and we was talking about in the NBA who has that dog in them, mentally and physically. What I mean by dog, you got to have it's a animal mentality.
Russell
And-
Westbrook.
Mamba mentality.
Yes.
Everybody
Russell
knows
Westbrook.
what Mamba
So we
mentality.
naming cats, and then we put Kevin Durant in that category. But then,
I
but wait, we start talking about mentally. He don't have that dog. Sometimes he turns it on and off. And to me, if you gonna be a complete dog,
Right.
you gotta have it
Right.
day in,
Right.
day out.
It's not too many who have it day in and day out. I
Right.
think KD sort of has it. I think he has to turn it off because of the team that he's on.
Yeah.
because
Right,
they so
right.
So
talented.
many weapons.
But-
and the style of play that they play is moving the ball around. So it's not like they featuring one person in their offense.
But this is my problem. They got a 31-point lead. That lead is draining. I need you to say, "Give me the ball." I'm getting down in the post. Give me the ball.
But who do you say that to?
To everybody, I'm going down the line.
They
Steph,
have
you give me the
scores.
ball. Clay, you give me the ball. Draymond, you give me the ball.
So you saying you will want KD to take over?
I'm the best player on the team.
probably
I'm
the
the.
best.
I'm,
So you
I'm,
saying KD is the best player on the go?
if you want to argue
I'll
Steph,
probably
that's
give you
fine.
that.
But I'm saying what I'm saying.
He's
Kevin
not the
Durant.
best all-around player on the
This-
team.
this-
though.
this is my
Klay
point.
Thompson is the best all-around player.
This is my
on the team.
point. This is my point.
No
When you
one
need
even comes
buckets,
close to comparing Klay Thompson to KD.
bro.
What?
Hold on.
Oh,
This is my point.
tripping, man.
Listen to my point. What I'm saying is he can go down in the post and get buckets. Who can stop him? You can mess with Clay or Steph, but you can't guard
It's the
6'10".
fact that he's 7 feet
Right.
and that skill. That's why you want him to get the ball, and that's why you want him to dominate. But Golden State has won 3 straight championships, and the reason they did that is because playing a style of offense.
I agree.
So they've never had a style of offense where they've just given one person the ball and say take over.
Well, you
So,
know what?
Can I finish my statement,
Nah,
bro?
I wouldn't, 'cause no.
Go ahead. Let him finish the statement. Go ahead, Truth.
But they've never run an offense where they just give one person the ball and say take over.
It's ball
So you're
movement.
not about to break up your championship system for one game in a 7-game series that they still gonna win.
Right,
I don't
that's
think
true.
they're gonna win the finals either. I think that DeMarcus Cousins going down
Mm-hmm.
is one domino that's going to be one of the things that happened to the downfall of the Golden State Warriors this year.
I think it's a personal preference. I would want him to demand the ball when you see something happening. Stop it.
Yeah.
You that great.
Yeah.
Talent wise.
Yeah.
But go what you got, Joe?
Man, personally, you just offended me, brother, because you just said that you can't compare Klay Thompson to Kevin Durant.
Who have you
Listen,
ever heard?
I let you speak now. Now let me go now.
Go ahead.
Now listen. Now Kevin Durant he's a professional scorer.
Okay.
Now I give him that much. But as far as Klay Thompson plays the best guard on the team and could give you 20 or more
He can get
anytime
hot.
he wants.
He can get hot. He can get hot.
Hold on. He just doesn't take that many shots. He
Bro,
don't take a lot of shots.
But he don't break you
He's
down
not
off
an
the dribble.
offensive
Like you
weapon.
can't. You don't say Clay, give me the
We
ball.
need somebody
We don't
to
say.
call in.
Time out. We don't.
Not
Have
somebody
you
to
ever
call
seen?
in,
Time
bro.
out. Have you ever seen them pass the ball to Clay and say everybody ISO,
get out the way.
ISO?
That's
Let
not
him
his
just
game.
work out.
He's
no.
not that kind of okay.
Okay,
he's
but
not
what I'm
that
saying
kind
is you can go to Kevin Durant, ISO, give me the ball, and I'm gonna go get a bucket. That's what we saying.
That's what we're saying.
Nah, bro, I don't.
Okay, that's fine. We can agree to disagree.
Yeah,
But we're gonna move on. Right now, we are talking NBA playoffs. So if you got any comment on the NBA playoffs, any team, suburbs, call in 708-445-9922. Indiana, 219-933-9922. Chicago, 773-288-9922. Anybody got some scores
I'll
on
say
tonight's
the
game?
Raptors are up 9-0 on the Magic. I still think the Raptors are going to win that series.
Yeah.
That game one was amazing.
Yeah, it
that
was.
shot by DJ Augustine was amazing. I think Toronto made a mistake by having Gasol on the floor instead of Ibaka, especially in that moment because Ibaka could have stayed out on the perimeter. Gasol is a little slow at this stage in his career to guard the perimeter, but I definitely feel the Raptors are going to pull that series out. And
Being that you said that, we gave predictions before the series started. Can you let the people know your prediction? We're going to go around the table real quick. We're not going to say why. We just going to say what teams is going to win the first round series. So do you remember? Or you want to go first? Do y'all got y'all
he
picks
can go
ready?
first.
I think I predicted the seeding in the East and the West almost to perfection at the beginning of the
Here you
season.
go. Here you go.
Let my memory serve me well. But
Pull up some facts. Some evidence, because you would be.
Hey, we'll go back and watch the videos.
I'm trying to go about those to see.
We'll go back and watch videos. But the first series, who we got? We got Brooklyn, Detroit. That's going to be a 4-game sweep.
Detroit and
Detroit,
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. I'm sorry. Milwaukee, Detroit. That's 4-game sweep, especially without Blake Griffin.
Yeah, Blake Griffin.
Toronto and Magic. I think that may go 6 or 7.
You
but
still
I'm
picking
taking
Toronto.
Toronto.
Okay.
I'm taking Toronto. Then we got Philly, Brooklyn.
Oh, that's a hard one, bro.
Before the series started, who did you
Before
pick?
the series started, I definitely had Philly.
Philly, okay.
I definitely
That's
after
what we
watching
go
the
with.
series, I want to see what Brooklyn do at home.
Right.
But I think with Brooklyn with home court advantage now after taking game
Man,
one, they
yeah.
got a chance to beat Philly because they're strong where Philly
They don't
struggles
hide.
at.
Yeah, the
Gotcha.
76ers don't
And
hide
then
that.
go ahead.
And am I missing one in the East?
Let me see. You got Boston and Indiana.
Well, I'm a Pacers fan. That's my
Right.
squad all day. But without our best player, without our all-star Victor Oladipo, we may take them 5 or 6, but Boston's going to win that series.
Okay, West real quick. Golden State.
Just finish the East and then we do the West later.
You finished the East.
I thought we was
we
going to say prediction all the way through.
No. We just gonna do round by round, so we can go ahead and real West. Warriors and
In the West, all the higher seedings are going to win. So Warriors are going to win.
Houston.
You pick
Houston's
Houston?
going to win. Portland's going to win. And is that it?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so.
In the West, all the
All the highest seeds. So for me, I put it like this. I picked. Oh, Spurs and Denver. Who did you have?
Spurs.
I had the Spurs too. I had the Spurs. I got Utah beating Houston. They lost game 1, but I picked Utah to beat that series. I got Golden State, of course, and then whoever the other series is. I picked the highest seed. In the East, I didn't have any upsets in the East. I didn't have any upsets. Who'd you got? Do you got any upsets in the West and the East?
I agree with everything that Martell said, but I'm gonna go with Brooklyn, man. I think.
Did you have them before the series started? Before the series started,
I don't remember.
He thinking too long.
yeah, I don't think
remember.
it.
He ain't have.
I don't remember.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Man, hey, bro, leave me alone, brother.
Yeah, Brooklyn. Who they playing again? I keep forgetting.
Brooklyn's playing Philly.
Did you have Brooklyn or Philly before the series started?
I had Philly,
Okay, so
but I just after I seen what I seen, it's. Do you remember you talking about that? Who got that dog?
Right.
Jimmy Butler is the only one on the 76ers that
he got a
that
dog mentality, but he ain't got the dog talent. He good. He's good, but he don't have talent. Like I'm talking about like Giannis.
Are you
and
serious?
KD. He don't have that talent.
You serious?
He doesn't
Come on,
have.
man.
He doesn't
Come
have
on, man.
superior takeover.
Listen,
talent.
man. Do y'all watch basketball?
Do you watch basketball?
I watch
You just-
basketball.
so everybody just great.
That's the second.
Everybody just.
That's the second insult
It's
of today.
hey, bro. It's levels to this, man.
You saying Jimmy
levels to
Butler don't have game like that?
He's not a superstar. He's a star. He's not a superstar.
He's a
Jimmy is a
star.
great player, but he's not on the status of Giannis, Kevin Durant, LeBron, and other players. He's not on that level.
He's like on a Paul
It's all
George.
right.
He's on a Paul George level. He's not even on Kawhi level. He's like on a
He's
Paul
not on
George
Kawhi level.
He's a tier
Paul
below them. He's
George.
still a great player.
But man, don't even say that about Paul
Okay.
George. He
But look,
garbage.
If y'all want to call in,
MVP candidate.
if y'all want to call in NBA playoff suburb 708-445-9922, Indiana 219-933-9922, Chicago 773-288-9922.
I just
Call
got a
in.
quick question.
Go ahead.
Can we make our predictions? Who we predict to come out the East and the West?
Sure.
My prediction: I'm taking Milwaukee out the East.
Milwaukee out the East.
Yes, sir.
I'm taking Houston out the West.
My man, that's
Milwaukee and
now
Houston.
we agree
you
on
got
something.
the same. You got
Yes,
the same.
sir.
And
teams.
I'm taking
Yes, sir.
Giannis for the chip this year.
I got.
No,
I
know.
got Golden State before the playoffs started. I got Golden State, and then I still think I had Boston, but I'm not sold on that. I'm more sold on Milwaukee at this point. But I think Boston and Golden State, and Golden State still win this ship again. It's a well-oiled machine. I don't care if Boogie went down. They
This
still got.
the year, bro. I'm
they-
telling you.
Bro.
This the year Golden State.
They're gonna
is
win it
gonna
again, and then Kevin Durant gonna leave.
Listen, their
So,
head is too big.
okay,
Al.
we'll see. We'll
They
see.
had
We'll
somebody
see.
finna put a pin in that mug and blow it up.
We'll see. We'll see. But okay, so we got a call on the line. Let's take this caller and see what's going on. Thanks for calling the Allen Powell Show. What's your name? Where you from? And your comment.
Yo, it's Easy Money Jones from the 219. What's going on, fellas?
Yo, what's going on, brother? What you got?
Easy.
Yeah, so just real quick on the greatest comeback story. I've got a couple suggestions. One, Michael Jordan. Playing baseball for 18 months and then coming back to be so dominant and win multiple
3
championships.
championships.
Good
That's
point.
good. That's
point.
good.
Good point. Great point.
Two, Mike Tyson, even though it's self-inflicted, going to prison, coming back, winning the chip. And then number 3, Drew Brees. Because when he was in San Diego, tore his knee up. They thought he was done.
Right,
Comes
tore his
back,
shoulder
I
up,
wins
forgot
the
about
chip
that.
in New Orleans.
Okay, those are good. Those are good names. Those are good names. I still think Muhammad Ali beats those, but I think those are good names to be in the conversation.
And then real quick on the Jimmy Butler thing, because you guys just touched on it.
Yeah.
Jimmy is exceptionally talented. He's a great defender, but he's not somebody that can take over the game and get you 40 points.
Thank
Not in the 7-game series.
Thank
He
you.
may take over.
Thank you for that call, brother. Appreciate that comment. Great comment.
You've always been one of the smartest brothers I
Hey,
know. I agree with
thank
everything you said.
For
So,
real.
look,
You hear me?
that was a great call by Easy Money Jones calling in on the Allen Powell Show. Right now, we are going to get into my quick segment. This is a day in the life of Al where you hear different stories of things going on in my life. So we're going to get ready for this. You ever wonder what happened in a day in the life of Al? So look, in this episode of A Day in the Life of Al, I had to make an errand for the wife. The wife had me go out and get a mannequin.
It's usually how most of these
Things
started.
go. Yeah.
You
She
do
always
something
put me in predicaments.
I got you.
She put me in predicaments, but she needed something for an event, and she needed me to go get it. I did not know it was going to be like this when I went to go get it. Y'all know how mannequins are, so I went to this place, got the mannequin, and the mannequin looks like a naked lady statue or whatever. and I gotta walk through this store with it in my arms in the parking lot, looking like a creep.
What store was you at?
I don't put names.
What area was you in?
I was in Maryville, man. I was in Maryville. But I had to go get this mannequin. I walk in the parking lot, and then some strange lady said, I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not even gonna ask.
So you felt a little awkward.
I did.
Uh-huh.
But my question to the viewers and the callers is, what's the worst thing that you have to do that you felt embarrassed about? You had to pick up, whatever it is. What's your most embarrassing thing that you got to do? Go ahead.
Mine would be, when the wife had, I think the first time she had me go pick up her feminine products. And I didn't have signal in the store, so I couldn't call her back.
Bro.
And I didn't get the details about
you didn't know which
exactly
ones
what
to
she
get.
needed, so I had to stop a lady in the store and
You stopped the lady in the.
what I'm gonna do? Stop,
You got to get the job done, brother. You
You
got to
don't
get
know
the
what
job done.
time. Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
I'm like, she like this tall, she like this. She like, that doesn't matter.
Bro, I did the same thing happened to me about 4 weeks ago, man.
Yeah.
But I had my phone. I had my iPhone. So it was this girl that was standing by me while I had my wife on the phone, and the girl started laughing at me or whatever. So I'm like, I told my wife, like,
That's the
man, you
worst.
see what you got me?
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Hey, my wife put up on Facebook that this same situation, and she said this what happens when I asked him to go get this. She had something, but then had a pack of wings, like the products with wings, but she had a bucket of wings. Like she's saying that's how I
My wife said the same thing.
that's how they tell us to go do stuff, but then they talk about it.
She sent me to thank you. I need details.
Yes.
Details.
First of all, if every time you send me to the store, I get the wrong thing, maybe you need to stop sending me to the store.
Facts.
That's a very simple solution.
Facts. So,
Stay 5 minutes away from the store. Your car work just like mine.
Martell
I
gonna
hope
get
my
us
wife
in
ain't
trouble.
listening.
man, he telling the truth.
True. That's what my name is. Facts.
It sound like, dude.
No, that ain't.
Okay. I almost had it. I already know. I thought I wanted you to. I wanted you to go. I wanted you to go there, man. I wanted you to go. It's
too early
okay.
in the week.
I know I ain't
You
going
need to do
there.
it 2 times. I'm okay with it.
Too early in the week, man.
But look, I want to hear from the viewers, man. Like, what's the most embarrassing thing you had to do, women or female? Y'all heard our stories. Give me some funny stories that some of y'all had to do. Y'all had to go out and go pick something up and made you look weird, like a creep, anything.
Yep.
Y'all heard our story. I want to hear y'all. So call in 708-445-9922. That's the suburbs. Indiana, 219-933-9922. And Chicago, 773-288-9922. So that was just a quick story of a day in the life of Al. Had to get that off my chest because I was feeling some type of way. Back into the topics at hand. Let's go to a Doc Rivers story. Doc Rivers said he lost $2,000. $2,000. And the person who found it, first of all, let's get this out the way. How do you lose $2,000 just willy-nilly? You lost.
When you
Probably
got
had a
millions
lot-
of
yeah.
dollars.
You
We
didn't
probably had a
notice
lot
not
of money in his
one of
pocket.
the dollars, though, come out your pocket.
That's like us losing $5. Have you ever lost $5 before?
Bro, that's one single
2 hours for that
dollar bill,
$5.
though. $2,000, it got to be multiple.
He be
lost.
walking past people. Hey, you see $5 laying on the ground?
Bro, we asked everybody. Hey,
I'll
man,
share it
find
with you.
$5,
I'll give you
find
two.
$5.
We can split it.
Facts. But look, he lost $2,000. That's a lot of bills. That's what I'm saying. That's a lot of bills. How do you lose
He had
$2,000?
rolled up in a rubber band. You know,
Oh, that brother smart today.
I am. You don't
Maybe
think
he
that,
had a rubber band. Let me find out. Doc out here
rubber
walking
band
around
man.
with
Rubber band man.
Hey, that's what they do.
Hey,
to
was he
be-
playing
put-
T.I.
put
while
that
he had
money up?
while he had the money in the hand rubber band, man? He was playing that with it.
Yeah.
Jeez, Doc Rivers. He lost $2,000, and the guy who found it tapped him on the shoulder and gave it back to
That
him.
is a good Samaritan.
He
A
did.
Great
He
Samaritan.
did.
That is.
Because I sure would have been like, I've been,
That's my
I've been
question.
praying for money every day
Hey, you hear
for
me?
a long time.
Like, I saw it would have been like Nipsco.
This is my question, y'all. If y'all in the same opportunity, what are y'all
I
doing?
would have been said, thank you, Lord. I've been praying. Prayers is answered.
you knew
Joe
what I
Cinco,
needed.
what you doing? What you doing, brother?
Man, I don't know. It depends how far he is away from me.
What you doing?
If he
now?
with the feet,
Mr. Holy One, what are you doing?
Man, hey, if he's in reach, I'll tell him. But like Job
for
said, if
real.
he too far
If
away,
I gotta run to catch
I'm
up,
not gonna chase you down. I'm not gonna.
Hey, I know everybody to pull one of these. I'm gonna tell you what I do. You know when something on the ground, you put your foot on it.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you look around for a second.
yeah. I think I did that. Like,
And if I know it's Doc Rivers, oh, he
Hey,
he
I
got it
give,
like, yeah.
Hey, I give him that quiet shout, like, hey, bro, hey, you know you dropped.
you gonna say you tried, huh?
I tried. Thank you.
The coach of the Los Angeles Clippers lost $2,000 and a man gave it back to him. My question to y'all is, y'all get that $2,000? Are y'all giving it back to Doc, or are you saying he got it anyway, he don't need it, I'm gonna go ahead and roll with this? What are y'all doing? We got a call on the line. Let's take this call. Thanks for calling the Allen Powell Show. What's your name, where you from, and your comment?
Man, my name Iceberg Slim. I like what y'all guys doing, man. I'm from the southwest side of Chicago, LeClaire Court. That's my land.
Oh, I appreciate you tuning in, man. I appreciate the love. What's your comment?
All right, I want to talk about what my girl sent me in. Now she was in the car, but she went. Her leg was something wrong. Her leg was had broke or whatever. So she sent me in the lady store to get her a bra for, and I don't even know the size, cut size or nothing. So I'm in the store trying to figure out the lady titties.
Excuse me.
About her cups on the other lady, and she's sitting in the car. She could have got out the car and went in there herself. I was so embarrassed with asking these ladies what cup size they are. But my girl sitting in the car, they looked at me like, man, she don't want to get. I'm like, man, something wrong. I had to explain the whole situation, and I still came back with the wrong bra. Like I'm mad now.
Hey, brother, I feel your pain because every single time I go to get my wife something, it's the wrong thing. So you telling us you had to survey the size of the women's?
Yeah, other ladies that was up in there, are they size, are they cups, are they for the ladies that sit in the car? In the car.
Hey, bro, I love that call. Thanks for calling in, man. We got another caller, but I appreciate that story, brother.
Thank you. Thank y'all. One, man.
All right, my brother.
Yes, sir. That brother is hilarious. That was a funny story.
Hey, call back again.
Please.
I got you, bro. I got you. I will.
Thank you, bro. That is hilarious. I loved his energy. I felt every pain
I can
in his
picture it in
voice.
my mind.
Brother Iceberg.
We've all been there.
I felt that. I felt that. That was a great story. Continue to call.
Moral of the story, wives.
Please, if wives are listening, tell them.
Men are visual. We have smartphones now. Take a picture, find a picture on the internet, and send us the picture. We visuals. We need details.
Facts.
Women just want you to fill the lines in like we psychic. Like he should know my bra size.
All this technology, you can easily get a picture.
Hey, and then when they go, we should be like, it's right there.
It's the
you ain't see
products
that?
I use.
Like,
Wives, we love
on,
y'all, but
man.
y'all gotta help us. Help us help you, please.
I get lost in the grocery store for about 4 hours.
Bro, off the chain.
Every time I look for something, I gotta go up every single aisle
Right.
to find what I'm looking for.
Right. So we're gonna keep it moving, man. Another story I want to get to, man. Amir Johnson forward for the 76ers got caught on his cell phone during the game.
Yeah, I seen that.
And then he got fined. But the story was he had a daughter that was sick. And so he was checking on his daughter.
That was so
That's no
whack.
excuse,
So,
bro.
hold on. The rules of the NBA is you can't have a cell phone while on the bench. If you, Martell, both of y'all got kids. So I'm going to go to Joe first. You got kids. You know your daughter's sick. What are you doing in that situation?
Man, I have a job right now, and we can't have phones on the floor, bro. It's some way, a type of connection that they would get to you. It's a number that your family should have that say, hey, in case of emergency, you call it. I tell, my wife, call this number, and they'll get in, you get in contact with me or whatever, and just leave it at that, bro.
So you okay with the 76ers finding him?
Yes, you on TV. We know where you at.
Hey, and then he tried to put it on the side like he did one of the
I sit up like that.
First of all, his daughter was sick. Me personally, if it was something like that, I would have had the phone. I don't know if he's using this as an excuse or if it's a fact.
Right.
But first of all, I'm not getting in the game.
Right.
So I got some apps on my phone I want to mess around with. You know, I don't want to be bored by sitting here for 3 hours.
Yeah,
so
he wasn't even playing, was he?
I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think it's a big deal that Joel Embiid looked at the phone for 7 seconds and got back to focusing on the game. So, in my opinion, it's not a big
rules,
deal.
man.
Rules meant to be broken. And when you
And that's why he got fined.
when you can break
And that's
them
why he
and
got
get 'em-
fined.
yeah,
But look, this is my thing. The brother was inactive. Amir Johnson, you were inactive. Why not just go back to the locker room
Right.
and then make the call?
That
Why
was-
you got to
that
do
was
the
good
dumb?
idea.
They might have needed
That
him.
was a good idea.
But
No, you
Joel
know what
was
they was
inactive.
doing? Hey, you know
Oh,
what? No.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was
He
inactive.
couldn't get in the
Bro,
game.
they weren't even doing that, bro. They was looking at scores from other games, bro. That's what they was doing.
No,
No, they said it's sister. So you just gonna say it was
Just gonna
something
make
else.
up stuff.
Yeah,
You the
this
opposite
brother
of
was
tell the
inactive.
truth.
He could have easily. He could have took a bathroom break. I seen plenty of players. I gotta run to the bathroom. Run to the bathroom and take the call. He
Yes.
he caught it. He kind of brought it on himself.
That's what Martell do. Martell go to the bathroom while he
Facts.
at work
I
and get on the phone.
I do whatever I want. Oh, my boss might be listening.
Facts.
Next topic.
Next topic. Next topic.
He said about
Magic Johnson. Right after the show last week, the brother
Man, he cool.
Toxic.
abruptly stepped down and resigned.
Toxic.
It's
Your
on
boy
He did not-
LeBron is toxic.
He
Oh,
did
he-
Magic.
get outta
Magic. We're gonna get to that in a sec. But Magic Johnson did not tell his boss. He went straight to the media and says, "I want to tell y'all that I'm stepping down, and I didn't want to tell my boss because if I would have told my boss, we would have cried together.
She'd have talked
She would
me
have
into
talked
it.
me out of it, and then I would have stayed. So I decided to tell y'all first. Is that okay to go to the media first?
I mean, I understand his viewpoint. He had made his mind up. He had peace with himself as far as what he wanted to do. Should he have went to the boss? Yeah, but he has a personal relationship with that boss. So I think he did believe that she would have talked him
Right,
into it.
right.
You know, she would have said everything okay. But Magic had made up his mind. I'm not happy.
Right.
LeBron James that came. I should not have got him.
Now you adding stuff. Now you adding
Can I
stuff to
talk
this
about it?
man's
It's my
mouth.
time.
Let that
Can I-
brother
stuff to his-
Let-
come
let-
on,
let-
man.
That was time, brother. That
LeBron
was
James
time.
that came here, he's stressing me out. I got gray hair and I don't even have hair. My HIV coming back. No, he didn't say that.
Wow.
But LeBron stressed him out. The coach is gone. The president is gone. All the players think they about to be gone.
Facts.
Brandon Ingram got blood clots all of a sudden. LeBron is toxic.
Hey,
He like radiation.
Magic did say he wasn't happy. He couldn't be his same old self, you
And I
know.
understand what he's saying. Like he
It
couldn't
wasn't
tweet.
because
he
of
could-
LeBron.
he
Go ahead,
could
I'm gonna let you go. Oh, I'm sorry. You
Basically, what happened? Go ahead. Say
No,
what
I
you
was just,
gonna
I was just gonna end it right there. Yeah, he couldn't tweet. He couldn't live his life. He couldn't call a player like he wants to be a
Exactly.
mentor. He wants to be
Right,
Magic.
right,
he wants to be
right,
that personality.
right.
And he couldn't do that in that position because of LeBron.
Okay. Well, let me tell you something.
ahead.
One thing I appreciate about Magic Johnson is if the man saying he couldn't get the job done and he took the exit. That's it.
He never said anything
he
about not
said
getting
no.
the
He
job
said
done.
when he first took the job,
said
he
2
said
years.
he said if I can't do the job, then
He said, if I do not, please be correct. You know, that's why I tell the truth, guys.
you just not added like 5, 6 different things to what
he did say.
He said, if I cannot land 2 superstars in 2 years, then I'm done. It's only been 1 year. He already landed 1 superstar.
Should he have told his boss? Should he have told his boss before the media?
Nah, I agree with Martell on that part. He shouldn't have because he knew what the outcome was going to be.
Even with his reasoning.
Yeah, he knew what the outcome was going to be. So
Right.
he had to follow his own path, man.
I'll tell you
that's what he did.
if I quit. I'm just going
No, you ain't got to tell us. He probably gonna be at work and go to the
Hey, bro.
bathroom and quit that way.
Let's address the elephant in the room. Did LeBron have something to do with this? You remember Kevin Durant comments? He said, with LeBron, it's always a toxic environment. Is this part of the toxic environment?
Look at the results.
Even Magic couldn't survive
Look
it.
at the results. The coach is gone. The players are all in shambles because of trade rumors. He basically tore down every future that the Lakers had.
But he came there for them to build the team around him.
He came there for them to
To
build
change
the
it
team
around,
him.
and when it wasn't working, they got to rebuild.
But his message was to grow with the young folks at the beginning, and that message just miraculously changed.
Okay, but sometimes you can't get through the people. What is you talking about?
Did LeBron have anything to do with this?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
You
Yes.
say, dude?
No, he
I
didn't.
definitely say yes.
100%.
So, to the callers, First of all, should Magic have told his boss before he went to the media? And question number 2 to the viewers and the listeners.
Y'all
Is this
saying
part of the LeBron, quote unquote, LeBron toxic environment that Kevin Durant talked about earlier in the season? Suburbs, 708-445-9922. Indiana, 219-933-9922. Chicago, 773-288-9922.
I got a comment. Easy Money Jones. Easy Money Jones says Magic punked out. He wasn't good at his job, so he quit in public.
Thank you, Easy Money.
Hey, and then another question: is everything LeBron's fault? I just want to know: can you just blame everything on LeBron? Is everything LeBron's fault?
And that's what they do. That's what they do.
He does give you 28, 7, and 7. So I guess he good for something.
You brought up something else. The coach was fired. Luke Walton got fired.
I'm glad he's with Sacramento.
And he got picked up by
fair chance
by Sacramento.
Fair chance. Sir, Luke Walton was there before LeBron James came.
No, I'm saying he'll get a
You
fair
said he got a
chance.
fair chance. He didn't do nothing before LeBron was there. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna go to you first on this. Is Luke Walton getting fired? Is this part of the LeBron toxic environment?
We all know that. They've been talking about LeBron and his crew did not want Luke
Mr.
Walton.
Tell the Truth is a fibber, y'all.
Let me ask you this: he does have a list of coaches that have gotten fired every time he go to the team.
Who?
Mike Brown.
That's one.
What's the dude from Italy? Overseas, Black. David Black.
David Black.
Tyronn Lue got fired when he left.
Tyronn Lue had to
But
go
he
to
won
the
a
hospital.
championship.
Tyronn Lue.
He won him a
I'm
championship.
saying overall, no matter
let
what.
me say this. This is the example of the stress that LeBron puts on a coach. Tyronn Lue had to take 2 weeks off and be hospitalized for stress. That's LeBron James. That is the perfect example of toxicity.
So you mean to tell me? Hold on, that sounds crazy, Martell.
He dealing with a prima donna over
That's
there.
crazy. You telling me this man going to the hospital is because of LeBron James?
Yes.
You don't know what goes in his personal life?
Oh, it was LeBron.
He probably was stressing over a woman or something. Or all the games that they got to do.
All right, well, let's take this caller. We got a call on the line. Let's see what the caller got to say. Thanks for calling the Alan Powell Show. What's your name, where you from, and your comment?
Hey, everybody. This is Tierra. I'm calling from Crown Point, Indiana.
All right, what's your comment?
What's up?
Okay, so I got 2 comments. I want to first comment about the husband going to the store for the wife.
Come on.
Okay, well, the word says that the wife signed a petition.
Oh, see, hit the
What
winner.
that got to do with it?
Hey, that sound like my wife.
You're welcome. That's the least you can do. I'm bringing you favor with the Lord. The next thing I wanted to talk about was Magic Johnson leading the Lakers. It's definitely because of LeBron.
Oh, you
There it is. There it is. Thank you for that.
All
right, thank you for calling.
That was great. That was great. She's right. She was right on
Thank you for calling. Okay, bye.
on half of her comments.
Half of her comment, yeah.
I do agree. You know, we find a good thing, but that don't mean that y'all don't still do dumb stuff time to time. All right. Moving on. Moving on. Real quick, we had a couple of fan questions that was posted on our page. And listeners, if y'all follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, if y'all want to post questions that y'all want us to discuss, feel free. We'll pick the best ones. One of the fan questions, Lloyd Henry said, who had the better dunk out of these 2 dunks? If you can remember these dunks. Scottie Pippen over Patrick Ewing. And
nasty, yeah.
That
Get up off
or
him. Yeah,
Sean Kemp when he dunked onto somebody and was pointing at and he pointed at him. Which one was the most disrespectful? Or the
No,
and the best?
you know what? I think Scottie Pippen was.
You got Scottie?
Because when Ewing came down, he pushed his hand
Right,
off of him.
right.
And it was Patrick Ewing. It was a known name. But I'm going to go with Sean Kemp. Because I got to go with Sean Kemp because of the showmanship, because of the...
he jumped
all of it.
He was so disrespectful. You can't point directly at somebody like bang, bang, bang. I just dunked on you. Like, that was just so disrespectful.
It was definitely Sean Kemp.
That probably is the most disrespectful, but I'm a homer, so I'm going to go with Scottie Pippen because I'm a homer, so that was a homer pick.
I got you.
But another fan question real quick. Whit Brooks said Robert Horry is a Hall of Famer. Is he a Hall of Famer, yes or no?
You got to give him the Hall of Fame. I mean, if you look at his career, he's played... He was never the superstar on the team, but he's always played an important role on championship. What does he have, 11 titles?
something like that.
Yeah, I mean, you have to give it to him, bro. He's played
Is he a
an
Hall of
important
Famer?
role.
Sir, yes, sir.
He is not a Hall of Famer. Look at his number. His total career numbers is like 7 points, 4 rebounds for his career. Are those Hall of Fame numbers?
But he's always played
No,
an
his
important
position. Look at his position.
He
in-
made
in
big
some of
shots.
the championships they won.
He made big shots, but he is not a Hall of Fame player. Not. So
we got a comment that says it's definitely Pippen because it was in the playoffs. That's a good point. Great point.
That's a good point. So last topic before we get into our next segment. Russell Wilson got a new contract, $140 million.
Highest
The highest
player
paid
in the
QB.
NFL
He
right now.
make more
First
than
of all,
Rodgers.
I'm gonna go to you first. Should he be the highest paid football player in the league?
I mean,
Is he the best player in the league? Should he be paid the highest?
he's not the best quarterback.
Should he
in
be
the league.
paid the highest?
I think when they said Aaron Rodgers when he was the highest, that would have been cool. But I don't think Russell Wilson.
I think Russell Wilson is extremely important for what they do over in Seattle. And they would not be able to do what they do over in Seattle at the level that they do it without Russell Wilson. So for that team, he's definitely in that franchise. He's definitely the most important player. Should he be the highest paid player in the NBA, NFL? No, because he's kind of just a souped up game manager.
Right.
You know, like, he's a great game manager with some skill and some talent. But no, he shouldn't. But I'm happy for the brother.
Right.
He
True.
got his money
Most definitely.
because he came to them like, hey. Y'all got to the 15th to give me a new deal.
By midnight, last night, by midnight.
I'm not playing.
So I want to talk about this.
Sierra need a new bag.
Bro, when he made the announcement, Sierra was laying next to him. So my question is,
you know what she did.
is she the real agent behind the deal? Is she the one that's
Probably
calling
was.
these shots?
She
Russell
probably
Wilson
was.
ain't never made no demand where he wanted a new contract by a certain time, a certain day. All of a sudden, Sierra's in the picture.
Sure is.
Now all of a
You
sudden,
better than
he's
that,
telling
baby.
teams, by midnight, I need a new deal or I'm not signing.
Hey, the man who finds a wife, he found a good thing because the man got paid. And we
Like
all
Sierra
know when
said.
your wife laying next to you, she can get you to do some things you normally wouldn't.
Did Sierra pull a power move on the Seattle Seahawks? Was Sierra the real agent? Singer, R&B singer Sierra, was she the real power player in this move?
That's a good
my
theory.
question.
I believe
That's
she
my
was.
question. But look, we about to get into this last segment called Come to Church With Me. And we got a special one today because my brother Joe Cinco is going to deliver it. So what you got for the people? Come to church with us real quick. Joe, what you got for them?
All right, I want y'all to come to church with us. Hey, I got Philippians 4, NLT verse 6. And I'm doing this verse because every day me and my wife, we send stuff out to our children just to motivate them and for us ourselves. So Philippians 4 NLT is don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank him for all that he has done. Which to me is saying that we complain about a lot of stuff, but sometimes you got to look at what you have. You know what I'm saying? Also, don't be so worried because like sometimes we be so worried, whether it's bills, whether it's whatever. But you putting your faith in God will show that he can do anything for you. And pray about everything, man. It's a lot. You can't change some people in your life or your job that's going on. Just pray about it, man. And if you have faith, you know God will see you through anything. I'm here to testify about that.
I live off that verse. I live off the King James where it says don't be anxious for anything.
Right.
And
I like that
anytime
too.
anxiety comes up in my life, I'm
Right.
anxious about anything.
Amen to
I
that,
stop myself
Right.
and remember that verse. And I'll pray and tell, hey, this your word. I'm not going to worry about it. So that's a good word, bro.
Good word, brother. Good word. I hope they came to church with us and got something out of it. So before we get on up out of here, a couple of things. Look, follow us on Facebook, YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube page so you'll get notifications. Every time we go YouTube Live, you'll automatically get a notification.
Right.
So if you subscribe, that'd be easy for you. Follow us on Instagram. You will find out everything we got going on. Subscribe to our channel on D3T.
D3TV.
There you go. There you go.
We got a lot of content going on there. Challenges, shenanigans we do in the background.
Right.
Behind the scenes going on. People wearing wigs. People wearing dresses.
Yes.
Me beating them in almost every single challenge that we do.
Stop lying.
And me
Right.
beating them in all the challenges that's coming up.
And
So
we
check it out.
also just want to thank everybody for the support. We've been receiving a lot of support. We want to ask that you continue to tune into this show because this is God's plan. You hear me?
Yes.
This is God's plan, and we just want to thank everybody for supporting us. And thank you very much.
Yes, and we got shirts. If you want to support us and purchase shirts, we got black and white. Just follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Message us, get in contact with us. We'll get that to you. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week, Tuesday, 7 time. Tell your friends. We'll see y'all next week. We gone. It's the Allen Powell Show.